Hey everybody, today I'm going to be using this Dollar Tree heart, and I like it because it's smaller than the other hearts they have. And then I found this pretty tissue paper at Dollar Tree as well. I'm going to use a different angle so you can see exactly what I'm doing for this project. Using some white acrylic paint, I covered the front surface of my heart with a good layer, then I dried it. Put some Mod Podge on the front of that, spread that out, and then dried that completely. Next, I took my tissue paper. I got a green piece and the one with the greenery on it. I traced around the heart onto the greenery on the back side of it, and then I just cut a square around it instead of cutting it out. Then I took my green piece, and I have this really wide ruler, and I traced all the way around that ruler. It's off camera a little bit. Then I cut that out for a little strip that I'm going to use. And then I took the same roller and went right in the middle of the heart because that's where I'm going to cut that piece out. It'll make sense in a moment. Once I got this cut out, I took the top part of my heart, I lined it up where I had traced it, put some parchment on top, and then ironed that top piece on. I lined the green piece up next, ironed that on, followed by the bottom piece of my heart. Now it makes sense. Now I'm just going to go over the whole thing with my iron to make sure it's all stuck down. And then once that's cooled off a bit, I took a emery board and cut all the excess paper all the way around, and I'm going in a downward motion. It's just really hard to tell. I sealed all this in with another layer of Mod Podge and then dried that completely. Then I took this piece of fabric I ripped. I'm making little creases so that I can have a straight line to write. I chose Be Still and Know, and that is, the reference is Psalm 46:10. I just freehanded it as you saw. Then I centered it on my heart, and since it's got Mod Podge on the front, I just ironed that on. I'm using that same emery board to cut off the excess fabric, and I'm going to go over it a little extra to fray the edges. Next, I cut out some of the greenery from the tissue paper and put some Mod Podge on it to adhere it to either side of my Bible verse. Then I sealed those in with a little more Mod Podge. For my bow, I glued a piece of string pearl first, followed by a burlap bow, followed by a lace bow. I glued a piece of lace to the back of the project for my hanger. And that is it for this project. I hope you loved it, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.